everybody, and welcome to episode 4. I am so excited for this one because, well, people were finally allowed in the gym. The Halsey opened, and it was so nice to see some of your beautiful faces, besides Cameron and mine. As you can see, we got our masks on, and we're practicing some social distancing. Every single day at our COVID table, Cameron and I take people's temperatures and we ask them to fill out a quick survey. Their date and temperature and how they're feeling is recorded, and if they have any symptoms, they are asked to see a healthcare provider. You know, it's a process, but and see that is our surveys. Right here I'm threatening that if you didn't watch our vlog, you won't be on the team, but that's not true. Saying hi to me and some other people in the gym. Wow, we got stuff going on here. It's super exciting, and I can't wait for everyone to be back come August 24. We're so excited to see you guys. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4. I have with me head coach. So, Coach, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I have a name. It's Coach Schwartz. Done gymnastics, one of those things that's taken me all over the world. Been able to compete acrobatically. Just love coaching it, love doing it, helping people learn.
So when were you first introduced to gymnastics, and what about it made you like it?
I think it's a self-challenge type things that seeing what you can do. I remember as a kid, I always loved to see how fast I could run around the house, and my mom timing me or whatever. And just how far could I jump, things like that. And so when the first time I ever was introduced to gymnastics was my 7th or 8th grade year in academy, or preschool, whatever you call that, junior high, and it was just a 3-week session. I think probably met 6 times, and I learned the ugly front handspring and headstand, and that was my first time exposed to it, and didn't have a chance to do anything more until I was a senior in academy. Got on a gymnastics team, and my life changed.
So how did you become a coach?
It was interesting. During that same period of 7th and 8th grade, I was walking in, might have been even 9th grade, we're walking in from the playground, and we had been observed by one of the teachers at Andrews University. I guess maybe there was a student there doing some subbing or whatever, I don't know, but this lady who was a professor, she comes up to me as we're walking in, and she said, you make a really good coach or a gymnastics instructor, a PE teacher. And I go, what? You can do this and play the rest of your life? And so that kind of put it in my head I was going to be a PE teacher. And then later when I fell into gymnastics, it was just, I loved it, and that was a way I could keep involved with it a long time.
So, do you have a favorite move?
Oh, I remember the move that I had to learn was a back handspring. That was something that, back in the day, handstands were what was popular. Press on anything. Well, no one tumbled hardly. And so I set out to learn a back handspring. And we had a coach that had never coached gymnastics. And so we just pretty much found some spotting belts in the back corner, and I had got 2 people to help me, and we just kind of helped each other try to learn a back handspring, which took about 3 months to learn because we had no instruction. We just tried, but that was kind of like that's there's a lot harder skills I like to see and do, but that's the one that I knew I was a gymnast when I could do back handspring.
What is the best thing about coaching?
Seeing someone learn something for the first time, especially on something that they thought they would never have a chance to learn, and just through hard work and just consistency, trying to get better a little bit by a little bit each day, and all of a sudden that one day it comes together, and there's nothing that can hide that smile. You can't go, I'm going to do that. No, there's excitement. So that's kind of cool.
So how many years have you coached here at Gym Masters?
Well, this is starting my 21st year of here, and I've got a couple more to match my other 23 years before I came here. So it's a long time.
All right, so a question that'll relate to everybody. What is something that you look for in a gymnast during tryouts?
Boy, it's just work ethic more than anything else. You have to want it to learn the skill more than I want you to learn it. I mean, or you just got to want to learn it, and take my knowledge that I have that I give you and actually follow through and try to do it. I remember we had a girl probably about 7 or 8 years ago was trying out, and we were doing handstands against the wall, and we were doing shoulder taps, so you tap your shoulder and do your handstand. And I said, okay, everybody do 50 shoulder taps. And I thought everybody was done. We went out to work, and we were working on something else, and I was looking around for this girl, and all of a sudden I see her still over on the wall doing her shoulder taps. She kick up, maybe get 2 shoulder taps in, fall down. But it impressed me that she was going to do what I asked her to do, and she would stay there until she did it. And was she ever the best gymnast? No, but she was consistent, and she was a solid team player. So it's kind of one of the things I look for.
Well, if you come try out, do that. But thank you for answering my questions. And if you guys have any more questions, you can comment on our blog or at the bottom of this video or our Instagram or our TikTok. There's lots of resources for you. Use them.
See ya.
Hello everybody, I am here with Scott. So just introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Scott Spicer. I grew up in Collegedale, in and around Collegedale, Tennessee. Lived here pretty much my whole life.
Yep. All right. So when were you introduced to gymnastics, and what made you like it?
The very first time I did gymnastics was when I was like 5 or 6. Here at Southern, they were doing a week-long program during the summer, and did that. But then didn't do it again until 3rd grade when Dr. Benj, then Mr. Benj, became our PE teacher and started a team at Spalding. And then my best friend convinced me to try out, and never stopped. It's always something different, something new, different kind of challenge. That's why I enjoy it.
That's good. How did you become a coach?
The first coaching job I had was actually my freshman year in high school. Mr. Benj asked me to come back and help him with the team after I graduated, so I did that for a year. After that, I ended up working with the future coach at Spalding during the summer, and he saw me do gymnastics once and was like, hey, you want to come help me? And so I did that, and then when Schwartz showed up, I had too much fun to leave.
There you go. All right. What is your favorite move?
Favorite move? Can I pick 2?
Yes.
Okay. Favorite moves okay, 3?
Sure, go 3.
Do 3. Back tuck back on. That I do with Leah, so it starts, reverse with the hand. She does a backflip, catch her back to here.
Very nice.
What we used to call a front handspring in to reverse hand to hand. I think it's called a Jaeger to hand, but the top does a front handspring. Catch her in the middle. So in the handstand thrower, she does a half a flip or a full flip and lands in reverse hand to hand. Did that with Leah. And then it's called a dislocate.
Oh.
I did with Annika, where the top actually goes, you stand in front like you're going to do an inlocate, but instead of the top going up in the middle, she goes out.
Oh, wow.
And if you don't do it right, you can dislocate her shoulders.
Oh, that made good. Wow, okay. All right, moving on. What is the best thing about coaching?
Probably seeing the joy on team members' faces when you tell them one little thing to change and it works.
Yep.
And they're just like, oh my word, why weren't we doing that from the beginning?
Oh. how many years have you coached Gymnasters?
Now, I graduated in 2002. Like I said, never left. So technically, I was a coach since then.
Well,
even though I was still kind of on the team.
Yeah.
But technically since 2002.
Relative. So lastly, for everyone out there looking to try outs, new or not, what is something that you look for in a gymnast during tryouts?
Especially during tryouts, I look for coachability. The students that they want to take instruction and they don't try to teach themselves or teach each other.
Yeah.
Because something that they probably don't realize when they show up is that, they were the best where they came from, but so is everyone else that's trying out.
Yeah, that's true.
And they might, have learned a certain way that's a little, not necessarily wrong, but just we might have a more efficient way to do it here.
Yeah.
Or just a way that we think looks better. And so, students that are willing to listen and give a good, honest try to what coach or I say.
All right, well, you heard him. Pay attention, be coachable, and we hope to see you guys at tryouts. Thanks. So we had to do Jonathan's interview over FaceTime, and for some reason I froze, but here you go. Enjoy. So introduce yourself, and
Okay, my name is Jonathan Southard, and this is my second year as a coach for Gymnasters. What else? Oh, right. I'm a nurse by trade. That's what I went to the Southern for. And I also work outside, I guess, doing recreation stuff.
Sounds
you know.
Good.
All right.
So when were you first introduced to gymnastics, and what made you like it?
I think I was 7 or 8, maybe 9. No, 7. And my oldest brother made the gymnastics team at Bass Memorial Academy. I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. That looks cool. Woo. And I liked it. And then I made that team when I went to high school a long time ago. And then I was a 4-year senior on that team and was the team captain. And then went to Southern and didn't make Gym Masters the first time I tried out, but did the next year. So.
All right. So how did you become a coach?
Last year, I happened to be going by the gym, and I just kind of stopped in, and I was like, hey, coach, you need any help this year? And he was like, yeah, sure. And then went in for tryouts and forgot how much I missed the team. And then was like, I need this in my life. And I asked coach, I was like, hey, can I be here all year? And he was like, yeah, sure. And one thing led to another, and then, that's that. My face got put on the wall. So.
There you go. Fantastic. So what is your favorite move?
Oh, my goodness. This is actually a very hard question.
Yeah, Scott had 3, so.
Well, I have been running through a list of things because the 4 high is one of the things that I did when I was on Gym Masters, and I was in it in a base, and I helped coach it last year. It's like the ultimate test of community strength, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that.
But then at the same time, anything that is in the air, I love an X out full when tossing.
Ooh.
Because it just it goes up and it explodes and then turns, and you're just like, it's pretty, yay. And it when done properly, it looks crisp and clean, and it's very good. But then there's okay, I'm done. Okay.
You're fine.
Moving on.
Okay, all right. So for you, what is the best thing about coaching?
Oh man, being able to see improvement in people and not coming at it from from a hypercritical standpoint, like it is, because you have to be able to look at something, pick it apart, and then tell someone how to improve.
Yeah.
And seeing someone take that little suggestion and run with it and turn something that they couldn't do at the beginning of the year or a week ago and just make it into something amazing. How to listen and move and just tweak something barely, and it changes everything. That's the biggest thing for me is seeing that improvement in people.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and you said how many years of coaching Gymnasters?
This will be my second year coaching.
Gotcha. All right, just clarifying that. And for everyone out there coming in, whether they're new or not, what is something that you, as a coach, look for in a gymnast during tryouts?
Oof. This is like two answers. Strength is a big thing, like physical strength.
Yeah.
And your determination to do something, but your strength of determination. Because if you don't have that, you tend to lose focus and to not carry through with something, not carry it all the way to the end. And when you can see something improving and you have the strength to just keep pushing, that's something that is huge.
Yeah.
Especially in tryouts, to show that strength of determination. I don't care if I'm not doing great, but I'm going to keep pushing to the best of my ability. That's something that I look for personally.
All right, well, you guys heard him, so do that. Also, he's very good at a Scottish accent, so if you ever just come up to him and talk in a Scottish accent,
I gotta pull it out like that.
I gotta give him something.
Right, fine then.
You'll impress both of us if you can do it.
Just a wee
bit.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, all right.
We'll see you at tryouts.
Yes.
Hey. Subscribe. And like.
Or else.